In this lesson, we'll be focusing on Comptia A Core1 practice questions. These questions are get to help you to pass your 220-1201 exam. They are not the real exam itself. Make sure to watch till the end and make notes where necessary. Welcome to another lesson of Technology for All Academy, an academy that teaches information communication technology for free. To mention but a few, we have a Cisco series and MikroTik series, and we'll be doing other vendor series in the future. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Makobe, the founder of Technology for All Academy. Our focus for this lesson will be on installing motherboard and connectors practice questions. The first question says, your company has just upgraded your laptop computer. After receiving your new computer, you plug your external USB 2.0 hard disk into your new USB 3.0 port. Which of the following is most accurate statement regarding how this device will function? A. Device will be able to transfer at USB 3.0 speed. B. The USB 2.0 device will not work in the USB 3.0 port. C. The device will work but only transfer at USB 2.0 speed. And D. The device will require an external power source. When watching this lesson, make sure you pause before you can check the answer. In that way, you won't be cheating yourself. And the answer is C. The device will work but only transfer at USB 2.0 speeds. And the explanation says the USB 3.0 ports are backward compatible with all previous USB versions. However, these ports can only transfer as fast as the lowest version being used. This means that a USB 2.0 device connected to a USB 3.0 port will transfer data at USB 2.0 speeds. And we are also told that the device will only require an external power source if they require more than 500 mA or 900 mA of power. Our second question says, you are installing a new SATA hard drive in your Windows workstation. Which of the following connectors should you use to connect your hard drive to the motherboard? A. 7-pin connector. B. 40-pin connector. C. 50-pin connector, and D. 80-pin connector. And our answer is A. The 7-pin connector, which we call the SATAs. Okay, let's confirm. And the explanation says you use a 7-pin connector to connect a SATA hard drive to the motherboard. IDE hard drives use a 40-pin connector. SCSI and SPI SCSI parallel interface use 50, 68, or 80-pin connector. Let's continue. The third question says, you are an IT technician for your company. As part of your job, you must manage and support a wide variety of devices. Which of the following is the most common interface for peripheral devices? A. USB. B. Serial. C. Firewire. D. PATA. And the answer is A. USB. Let's confirm. And the explanation says USB is the most common interface for peripheral devices such as printers, keyboards, and mice. Firewire is a common interface for digital video cameras and recorders, hard drives, and network adapters. Serial interface are common for modems, older printers, and network devices. And PATA interface are most common for internal hard drives and CD or DVD drives. Let's carry on. Question number 4. A user reports that he is unable to access data or an external hard drive. You investigate the problem and determine that the USB cable connection to the hard drive is damaged. You replace the cable. Which of the following actions should you take next? A. Document the problem and solution. B. Test the solution. C. Determine if escalation is necessary. And D. Create an action plan. The answer is B. Test the solution. Since we have replaced the cable, the next step will be to test if the cable is working. Okay, let's confirm. And the explanation says, after implementing a solution, test it to verify full system functionality and ensure it has fully fixed the problem and hasn't caused any additional issues. You document the problem and solution after everything has been fixed and verified. You determine if escalation is needed and create an action plan before implementing the solution. Question number 5. Which of the following best describes a key feature of the DisplayPort interface that is used for connecting video monitors to computer? A. DisplayPort carries both analog and digital signal. B. DisplayPort can send both video and audio signal over the same cable. C. DisplayPort is electrically equivalent to DVI and HDMI. And D. DisplayPort utilizes the same connectors as HDMI. The answer is B. DisplayPort can send both video and audio signal over the same cable. Okay, let's confirm. And the explanation says DisplayPort is an alternative to HDMI. Like HDMI, DisplayPort can send both video and audio signal over the same cable. That is, if audio is supported by the video card and monitor. DisplayPort uses a digital-only signal. DisplayPort uses different signal format than DVI or HDMI. However, DisplayPort supports sending DVI or HDMI signals over the same port using a simple adapter. DisplayPort uses a different connector than HDMI. The connector is asymmetrical and has only one side beveled. Question number 6. A marketing manager needs to connect a laptop to a large wall-mounted LED TV in an auditorium to make a presentation that includes high-resolution video and audio. Which of the following cable types would work best for connecting the laptop to the display? A. DVI, B. HDMI, C. VGA, and D. S/PDIF. And the correct answer is B. HDMI. And the explanation says, HDMI is the default cable standard for newer electronic devices, such as Blu-ray players and LED TVs. HDMI can carry both digital video and audio signals. Most modern computers include an HDMI port. DVI and VGA only support video signals. S/PDIF cables and ports are used to send a digital audio signal to high-end audio devices. It does not support video signals. Okay, let's continue. Question number 7. A company is purchasing new laptops for their graphic artist division. Which of the following display technologies provides better contrast and deeper blacks, resulting in better picture quality? And the answer is A. OLED. Organic light emitting diode OLED displays don't require a backlight. While this means they do not perform as well as LCD display in light areas, they have a much better contrast ratio with deeper blacks. Liquid crystal displays LCDs dominate the laptop display market but require a backlight and have a lower contrast ratio. Digital light processing DLP is used in projectors. While plasma display panels have better contrast ratio than LCD displays, the technology is unsuitable for laptop display because of their small size and larger power consumption. Question number 8. Which of the following is the maximum data transfer speed for USB 3.2 Gen 2 devices? A. 1.5 megabit per second, B. 12 megabit per second, C. 400 megabit per second, D. 480 megabit per second. and E, 10 gigabit per second. And the answer is E, 10 gigabit per second. Let's confirm. And the explanation says a USB 3.2 Gen 2 specifies a maximum transmission speed of up to 10 gigabit per second. USB 2.0 devices have a maximum data transfer speed of 480 megabit per second. And USB 1.0 devices have a maximum data transfer speed of 1.5 megabit per second or 12 megabit per second. Next. Which of the following components is most likely to use a Molex power connector? A. SATA SSD, B. Monitor, C. USB external hard drive, and D. Case fan or older hard disk drive. And the answer is D. Case fan or older hard disk drives. And the explanation says Molex power connectors are commonly used to provide power case fans for older hard disk drives, HDD. Molex connectors are 4-pin power connectors traditionally found in older computer systems. They are often used to power devices such as case fans, optical drives, and older hard disk drives. They provide a reliable power connection but lack the more modern feature found in the newer connectors. A SATA SSD does not use a Molex connector. Instead, it relies on SATA Power Connector, which is specifically designed for SATA-based drives and offers a more compact and streamlined design compared to Molex. A monitor is powered externally through its own dedicated power cable and does not connect directly to the computer internal power supply. A USB external hard drive is powered through its USB connector or via external power adapter. And last but not least, question number 10. You are building a new computer and have purchased a motherboard that includes 4 built-in SATA connectors. Which of the following most accurately lists the maximum number of SATA devices you can connect to the motherboard using the integrated ports? A. 4, B. 8, C. 16, D. 32. And the answer is A. 4. And the explanation says the number of SATA devices that can be connected to a motherboard is directly determined by the number of built-in SATA connectors available, which in this case is 4. Each SATA port supports a single device, such as a hard drive, solid-state drive, or optical drive. Since the motherboard in this scenario has 4 SATA connectors, it can accommodate up to 4 SATA devices simultaneously without the need of additional expansion cards or adapters. The option that 8, 16, or 32 devices can be connected is incorrect because they exceed the number of available ports. To connect more than 4 devices, a SATA expansion card or a port multiplier would be required, which is not mentioned in this scenario. And this brings us to the end of part 1 of installing motherboard and connectors practice questions. Hope this lesson was informative and beneficial. And if you benefited a lot from it, please don't hesitate to share with someone who will also benefit from it. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell in order to be notified when we drop another lesson. With that said, let me love and leave you. Have a blessed day. Thank you.